panic starts in the mall. Officers start rushing to the scene. So based on how many people at the location, where it is, we start bringing officers in from all over town. Even though that our Gilcrease division is, 10, 15 miles away, we still have officers responding from Gilcrease, from Riverside Division, from Mingo Valley Division. We're getting as many officers at the location as possible.
We continue to follow the investigation into who shot and killed a 21-year-old man at the Woodland Hills Mall on Tuesday night. We are so glad you're with us here at 6. I'm Sarah Whaley.
I'm Rick Marinon. Shay has the night off, as you heard it there from Tulsa Police Captain Richard Muhlenberg. It caused an all-hands-on-deck situation for officers. Tonight, police have identified the victim as Kirsten Love.
FOX23's crime and safety reporter John Asiba spoke with police today, as well as people who knew the victim. He's live now at Tulsa Police headquarters. John, what have you learned?
We've learned that the suspect is a man. All other information about him, description, how old he is being held close to Tulsa Police tonight, and I'm told that's because we could be looking at an arrest somewhat soon. Detectives right now just building that case, but as they are doing that, the people who knew and loved KJ Love are in grief. The aftermath of a shooting outside the Woodland Hills Mall Tuesday night. Police say 2 men got into an argument and one person pulled a gun and shot the other. The person shot Kirsten Love, who died at the hospital.
They're putting, society in general at risk.
Captain Richard Muhlenberg says detectives working the case are speaking with witnesses to identify exactly who pulled the trigger.
So there's still some things we have to figure out, but I can't get too far into suspect information because we think that we might have an apprehension in the near future.
I spoke with Devin Williams, who spent several years working in the school system mentoring youth. He knew the victim, KJ.
I mean, he kind of de-escalates problems. He knows how to, joke out of them. I know it started with the fight, and so that's what gets me.
He says he can't imagine the pain KJ's family is going through, as well as anyone else who knew him.
It's just his life had a lot more value than that. I think all humans' lives have more value than that.
Williams tells me he's worried about retaliation and is asking anyone close to the situation to keep calm and let police do their work.
I think about, any of his friends or homies that are going to try to retaliate based off this. That hurts me too, because I know that's the last thing that KJ would have wanted for anybody, is to get in trouble for him. He'd be the type of kid to try to make them feel better about the situation.
The Woodland Hills Mall sent us a statement saying, in part, quote, while Tulsa police also indicated there's no ongoing threat, there will be heightened law enforcement presence at the property. That's something that I think I noticed today when I was at the mall. There were lots of security driving around last night and also today. No ongoing threat at this time, but as with anything, especially a case with such high implications, if you have information, you are asked to contact the Tulsa Police Department. Covering news that matters, John Asibas, Fox 23 News.
Captain Muhlenberg also says that you should follow these tenets if you are ever confronted with a situation like this. Run if you can escape the situation, hide if you can, or if it is your last resort, fight. Do not be a victim if you can avoid it.